This is my September update for the project 10 uses project pan. I have 10 products in here. Usually I have 10 products that have been randomly chosen. I use them 10 times. I roll something else in. If you like talking about makeup and you love project panning, then stick around. Hi, I'm Andi. Welcome or welcome back. I'm really happy that you're here. All right, you guys, we have another really good update. Yay, yay. If you watched last month, tell me, pause the video. If you remember, if you don't remember, that's fine. Pause the video and tell me one item that is not rolling out. If you know, you know. But let's start with the first item that has been in here. Has it been in here the longest? No, it hasn't been in here the longest. It was brought in July, and it is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Blush Stick, and this is in the shade Dusty Pink, and it's beautiful. It is very shiny. It's really like a blush lighter. I had 6 uses on this as of the last update, so I only had to use it 4 times. I used it 4 times. It was easy. It's rolling out, guys. It's rolling out. Brought in last month was a blush from a palette that had been in here like 2 months prior. I rolled it out last update, and another shade from this palette was rolled in. I do have all of my blushes and highlighters in my face palettes listed in the wheel singly. So this is the shade that was brought in this time. It is called Desert Orchid. You guys, I used it all 10 times. It was so easy. It was so easy. I used it all 10 times in the past month. It's rolling out. If a shade from this rolls in again, I might have to veto that one. I might have to make an executive decision because I need to get use on my other blushes. This was pretty blush heavy this time. I had 4 blushes in here total, but 2 were cream, 2 were powder. They worked well together. It's good. It's all good. Brought in June was the Melt Cream Blush Light in the shade Pink Sand. It is pretty. It is a beautiful, beautiful. Oh gosh, you guys. Stand by. Stand by. I just filmed another video where I had swatches all over my arm, and I didn't do a very good job of getting them off. That's okay. We're going to swatch them. I'm going to swatch it right next to this guy. So another blush lighter. This formula is very wet. There it is right there. This formula is very wet. It is just very emollient. Let's say it that way. It's very emollient. It's very pretty. I liked using it. It is a beautiful pink, but I'm always really surprised of how wet it is. It dries down, but I'm always like, why is it so wet? Why is it so wet? I don't know. But anyway, as I said, it was brought in June. I used it 3 times up until the last update, which meant I had 7 uses to go. You guys, I've only used it 6 times. So I still have still have one more use to go before I can roll this out. I miscounted and thought that I had reached my final use. No, I still have 1 left. I still have 1 use left. It's fine. It's a beautiful blush. I loved using it. It'll be just fine. It'll be fine. Brought in last month was the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Double Tap, right? Right. Double Tap? Yeah, the shade Double Tap. It is a mauve. It's just a mauve, a darker mauve. It was nice. I really like the ColourPop lippy pencils. I just wish they didn't dry out and break, you know, after they have a little bit of age on them. When they're new, this is a fairly newer one. When they're new, they're a little too creamy for my liking, and they don't stay like I like a lip liner to stay. But they're still very nice, and I still really, really like them. When was it brought in? It was brought in last month, but you guys, this is a very Andi shade. I got 10 uses, of course I did. I had no problem using this the 10 times. Matter of fact, I'm wearing it today for my final use. So yay for that rolling out as well. brought in July is the Maybelline 24/7 Ink Crayon. These are some of my favorite lipsticks. But this shade is a doozy. And this is the shade Drive the Future. And like I said, it was brought in July. I got one use in July. I almost vetoed this when I brought it in. I almost vetoed it. I didn't. But it was in the middle of summer. That is what it looks like. As you can see, it is a very fall shade. But you guys, we're getting ready to go into fall. So I only used it once in July. I didn't use it in August at all. So I still have 9 uses to go on this. It'll get done at some point. Next up, also brought in July, was the ColourPop Creme Gel Liner in the shade DTLA. It is a dark blue. It is really pretty. Looks black. It is a dark blue. It is perfect for tight lining. As of the last update, I had 4 uses. I had 6 more uses to go. You guys, I used it 5 times. I only used it 5 times. 1 more use to go before this can roll out. But I really, really love using it. Even though I'm not a blue girl, it looks great in my waterline with just pretty much anything because it's so dark. It just gives that, I don't know. It's very deep and it's very, I don't know, it's just very pretty. It's very pretty. Brought in last month was the Benefit Wonderful Blush in the shade Willa. This is my favorite Benefit blush. Shade Willa Mauve. Andi shade. I don't think it's going to be any surprise to you that I reached my 10 uses just this month. There it is right there. It is beautiful. It has a little bit of luminosity to it, a little bit of a glow. It's not sparkly. It's just got a little bit of a glow. It's so pretty. And using this on top of this, using this on top of this, beautiful. It was perfect. So yeah, this is rolling out. Okay, you guys. Next up, this is the NYX Professional Liner. It's a mechanical pencil, like retractable. It is in the shade Aqua Green. It was brought in April, you guys. It was brought in April. I used it pretty much once every month. I think last month I did have 2 uses on it. This month, 1 use. So altogether, I have 6 uses. I have 4 more uses to go. It's very, very pretty. It's just not something I really reach for because I don't really reach for these types of shades. But I only have 4 uses to go. Maybe it will roll out before the finale. Maybe. Who knows? Next up, brought in July, was the Belgian Waffle, the BH Belgian Waffle palette. This has bronzers and highlighters. And the shade Batter, which is, we can do this. This shade right here was brought in because, like I said, all of my bronzers, blushes, highlighters, anything in a face palette is all listed separately in my wheel. So the shade Batter was brought in. And as of last update, I had 7 uses. I loved using this. I have used it 3 more times, you guys. It's rolling out. It's rolling out. I would be very disappointed in me if it weren't rolling out because I do love this bronzer and I wear a bronzer every day. You guys, I do my makeup at least 6 days a week. So if I can't get through something that I absolutely love, there's a problem, you guys. There's a problem. Last but not least, last month, the Glam Light Red Velvet lipstick was brought in. Who thought, who chose this as the product that I didn't use at all? It is a beautiful, absolutely stunning red lipstick. Oh my God. It is red. It is red. You guys, I haven't used it. I haven't used it at all. It's so pretty. And let me tell you, this formula is a beautiful formula. There, obviously, it's been sold out. It's discontinued, whatever. But that red goes nowhere. It goes nowhere. I put it on and I don't have to reapply. I don't have to do anything. I used that in a video. It's been a couple of years ago. I believe it was Hollywood Glam, like a Hollywood Glam look. Very neutral eye, winged liner, red lip. It went nowhere. We went to eat. It's a beautiful formula. It is, but I didn't use it at all. So 10 uses on that. It has to stay in for 10 uses. I've got to get 10 uses on it. So how many rollouts do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rollouts. Yay. Okay, you guys, I have my screen record up. My project 10 uses spinny wheel. So we are drawing, how many did I say? 3, 4, 5. We are drawing 5. I thought there was 6. Oh, that's because I miscounted on the one and I still have 1 use to go. 5 items. So let's start. My wheel is updated. Got a few new things. Within the last month. My empties hasn't been up yet. It was supposed to be up on the 5th. It's not going to be out till the 15th. So anyway, let's see what we get. Ofra Rodeo Drive. Okay. Guys, I always forget to turn the volume down. Remove that. Let's go to our second item. And Ulta Plumping Gloss Warm Brown. Oh, it's just a mini. It came in a gift set. Just Janet got me a gift set last year for Christmas. And that's really pretty. It's very, very pretty. It's not a sticky formula. I do like it. So that should be fairly easy this time of year to get a warm brown. There's no shade names, so I just put like what color they are. Okay, our third item. What are we getting, you guys? What are we getting? Better not be a red lipstick. Oh, Cab Cosmetics Illuminating Dust in the shade Beam. That's another highlighter. It's a loose highlighter. Do I want 2 highlighters the same color? No. No. I'm going to redraw. I'm redrawing. They're basically the same shade. One is pressed, one is loose. They're basically the same shade. We're redrawing. Because this is my project. I do what I want. Melt Perfectionist Brow Pen. Okay. Let me see if I still have that. I might have decluttered that and given that away because I hadn't used it. So give me just one moment. You guys, I don't have it anymore. I decluttered it. I don't use brow products. I use brow gels, but I use eyeshadow in my, or a powder brow product in my brows. I don't usually keep stuff like that. So I actually need to, oh shit, I didn't remove it. I need to take it out of my wheel. And a matter of fact, I think I might take all of my brow products out of my wheel. First of all, they're not very exciting. They're not. But secondly, I don't use them. I just don't use them. Okay. What are we doing? The third. We're still going for number 3. e.l.f. Putty Blush in the shade Maui. Did I declutter that? You guys, just a minute. I decluttered that. Removing that. That was it was like an orange, and it had no pigment to it, hardly at all, and I didn't like it, and so I decluttered it. I thought I had taken it out of here. I'm sorry. All right, moving on. This is taking forever. I don't usually have these issues, you guys. I don't usually have these issues. Laura Geller Blush and Brighten in Apricot Berry. Yes. Yes. Okay, that is staying. That is staying. And let's roll again. Number 4. No. No, we're not doing that. I'm not doing 2 Laura Geller blushes in here. Just testing my patience today. Sydney Grace Heaven. I think that is a cream highlighter. Stand by. It isn't. It's a pressed highlighter, the same shade as, you know, the other one we're redrawing. I've never had this much issues, this many issues ever. Essence, all you need is pink. Essence, all you need is pink. Is that a blush? Whatever it is, I'm leaving it in. I'm leaving it in. It's a blush. Why does this project love my blushes so much? I don't know. But we have one more to choose. Let's choose it. Yikes. What are you giving me? Wet n Wild Lipstick Secret Muse. I will freaking allow it. I will allow it because it's very pretty. And it's not a blush. It is a lipstick. And it's different than the lipstick that's in here. You guys, I'm going to go find my items. We'll come back. We'll discuss. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we finally made it. We finally made it. I got all of my products in front of me. Let's see what they are. Let's see. The first one that was drawn is the Ofra Rodeo Drive. It's been around for a minute. Everybody knows what it looks like, but it is pretty. It is a really, really pretty highlighter. You know, the shade Heaven is not quite as gold as this, but I don't need two highlighters in here, you guys. I rarely wear highlighter to begin with. It's very pretty. I rarely wear highlighter, so I don't want more than one highlighter. Blush, I wear the hell out of it every damn day of my life, so it's okay to have several blushes in here. It's okay. The next thing that was drawn is the Ulta Beauty Plumping Lip Gloss in Warm Brown. As I said, they don't have shade names on them. This was in a gift set. It's very pretty. It is not sticky. Let's see, where am I going to put it? Let's put it over here. It doesn't have much. It doesn't have much. It doesn't have a lot of pigment. Yeah, that's what I'm really trying to say. But it is nice, and I like it. And so, yes, I will allow it. I will allow it. Next up was the Laura Geller Blush. Baked Blush and Brighten in Apricot Berry. Now, this was given to me many years ago. 5 years ago? 4 years ago? By my friend Gloria. She has a channel. I'm going to put it down below. Anybody that I mention, I'll put down below. But it's very, very pretty. And so this is to show you how much I love this blush. So this is the shade, this is the shade Tropic Hues. And you can see that this is Apricot Berry. You can see how much I have used. It's a baked formula. It's never going to go away. It's never going to go away. But you can see the amount that I have used this puppy. And then the next blush that was brought in is from Essence, and this is called All You Need Is Pink. It is a mosaic type thing. But again, this has been used quite a bit. It's just pink, you guys. It's just pink. But it is pretty. I haven't used it in quite a while. It is just pink. It's right there. It's just pink, but it's nice. And since the Willa has rolled out, there is room in this project for another pink blush. Yes. And then finally, you guys, Wet n Wild in the shade Secret Muse. It is a bullet lipstick. It's very pretty. It is a little bit glowy, but look at that. Beautiful, and it will be perfect for fall. Yes. Yes, I love it, you guys. I love it. Okay. So those are the things that are being brought in. The Melt Blush and the ColourPop Creme Gel Liner in DTLA. Guys, I only have one use. One more use, and then they can roll out. I have 4 more uses on this liner. I have 9 more uses on the 24/7 ink crayon. It's beautiful. It's about the time. It's about the time I can start wearing it. And then I have 10 uses. I have 10 uses to go on this because I didn't touch it at all. So, you guys, tell me which product was your favorite. Let me know if you're doing this. How are you doing on your project 10 uses? Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.